Turn around, everybody, here she comes. Walk towards her. All the way out, all the way out. Shake Dad's hand and give the bride your left arm. Your left arm. Michael, I'd like you to walk about 6 to 8 feet behind him. Thank you. Turn and face each other. Hold the bouquet together. Now you're going to give the bride a kiss on her left cheek, so that would be your right. Now switch to the other side. Kristen, we'd like you looking as he gives you a kiss on your other cheek. Look this way, Kristen. Hold that kiss, hold the kiss. Perfect. Thank you. Now we're going to pause so the photographer can tell you exactly how he wants you to stand. Lovely bride, I'm going to ask you now to place the arrangement in your right arm like you're cradling a baby. Take the groom's right arm at the elbow. And as you look towards your special guests, everybody, my name is Reverend Hutchison, and the groom and bride have chosen a traditional wedding ceremony. This ceremony is designed with them in mind to be clearly articulated, romantic, and appropriately brief. Dad, your job is not done yet. The traditional question is, who gives the bride in marriage to the groom? And you will respond in kind by standing at the bride's side and loudly saying that. I think you have relatives or friends recording. Okay? Let me squeeze through here. It's going to be about 3 minutes into the program. Yeah, you want to give her away now?
Sit down.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't put it that way, but... Okay, Kristen, how are you?
Good, how are you?
All right, are you as nervous as the groom?
Probably.
Okay. Looking straight ahead at our photographer in the red shirt and the others recording this day, we will now begin. Dearly beloved, we're gathered here today according to the laws of the Commonwealth of the Bahamas and in the presence of God to celebrate the joy of love and the honor of lifelong commitment as two very special people entrust their hearts, commit their lives, and offer their bodies in marriage. Matthew Todd and the lovely Kristen Aaron have chosen this idyllic garden gazebo and the tropical climate of Nassau, the capital of these 700 islands we call the Bahamas. Before Tina, the mother of the groom, and Carol, the mother of the bride, their respective witnesses, along with distinguished others, the groom and bride will surrender to each other in love's lifelong embrace. The sister of the groom is Amanda. Amanda, as you rest your camera in the chair, on the chair, I'd like you to come and receive the bride's arrangement with a hug and a kiss. Now, one thing we'd like you to do, Amanda, this time to the bride's side, so those taking photos can see your face. Hug her again. Good. Return to your seat. Keep the arrangement. You'll be back. Bride and groom, please turn and face each other and hold hands. Matthew and Kristen, as you look into each other's eyes, the moment that you laid eyes on each other, and perhaps unbeknownst to you, a process began that ultimately culminates today in your commitment in covenant marriage as husband and wife. That which you have nurtured over time has matured into true friendship, and it has blossomed into romantic love. With words, you will declare your love for each other. With wedding bands, you will obligate yourselves according to law and in the eyes of God. I invite you, therefore, to think carefully, deliberately, and soberly about the words that you will recite and the symbols that you will soon offer and accept. Marriage will change your life forever. Who gives this beautiful bride in marriage to this man? Father. I now invite you, Michael, to release Daddy's little girl with a hug and a kiss. And now, Michael, you will literally place your daughter's hand in Matthew's. And as all three of you turn towards the camera, Michael, do you have any brief words of advice for Matthew?
Brief?
Love, life, and happiness.
Very kindly, thank you, Michael. As you take your seat, the groom and bride continue to face each other. When you're looking at me, the cameras are taking the back of your heads. Thank you. Matthew, Michael and Carol have paid the ultimate compliment to you. They have literally placed their daughter's life in your loving embrace by placing her hands in your strong hands. Michael and Carol are saying to you, through the simple act of the placing of the hands in yours, that the obligation, the responsibility, and the commitment from this moment on belongs exclusively, Matthew, to you. Do you publicly, before Jeff and Tina, your proud parents, take Kristen Erin Weiss to be your wife? Kristen, your hand has been offered in marriage by another. It is with your acquiescence that I will frame one question and invite from you an appropriate response. Do you willingly today, before Michael and Carol, your equally proud parents, take Matthew Todd Valenti to be your husband?
I do.
Who is in possession of the wedding rings? Michael, I'm going to ask you to place the groom's ring in Jeff's hand. Jeff, please stand with Michael. The groom's ring, good. And now, Michael, I invite you to present the bride's ring to your son-in-law. Shake his hand. Jeff, the groom's ring to your daughter-in-law. Kiss her. That's enough, Jeff. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you, Michael. The bride will now offer her left hand. The groom will place the band as he clearly shows the hand to the world, to the witnesses. And looking into the bride's eyes, the groom will now recite the vow of marriage. I, Matthew Todd, take you, Kristen Erin, to be my lawful wedded wife. That's okay, you're doing fine. To have and to hold, to love and to cherish, to honor and respect for the rest of my life. And now, lovely bride, take the groom's left hand, place the band, and repeat after me the vow of affirmation. I, Kristen Erin, take you, Matthew Todd,
take you, Matthew Todd,
to be my lawful wedded husband.
to be my lawful wedded husband.
Is the ring on? Okay, if you need to lick that finger, go right ahead.
Hold up.
Oh, you took it off.
You asked me to record
No, I acted it was on. I want it on. Yeah. Put it on. To have and to hold
To have and to hold.
from this day forward,
From this day forward.
for better and for worse,
For better and for worse.
for richer and for poorer,
For richer and for poorer.
in sickness and in health,
In sickness and in health.
for the rest of my life.
For the rest of my life.
Matthew, please present to your lovely bride your open and upturned palms. And as Kristen places her hands in yours, may this simple act be an appropriate symbol, a metaphor for what Matthew and Kristen will experience in their lives together as husband and wife. May the success that they experience as husband and wife be as simple as never letting go of each other's hands. When you love someone, you want to spend time with that someone, and you want to make a formal declaration defining your commitment and exacting a promise. The groom and bride have done just that, as they today celebrate the first of what we believe will be many days where they will put each other above anybody else in the world. They will not only embrace each other's family, but they will celebrate each other's tradition, and they will honor each other's heritage as they weave a tapestry of one expansive family from the individual chords of two loving hearts. Finally, Matthew and Kristen, as you celebrate this day, you are young and presumably very healthy. I believe, therefore, that it is no great leap of faith if I were to conclude that you have many years ahead of you. Years that we all hope will see you experience passion and laughter, friendship and patience. When you celebrate your first anniversary and then your 5th, when you welcome your 10th, your 15th, your 25th and more, may you be as passionate about each other then as you are now. May you still get a thrill out of holding each other's hands. May you still be desirous of spending time alone together. Work at making what we know right now is a passionate love affair, a way of life every day. And then I invite you, groom and bride, to embrace patience in your marriage. Remember that even though you love each other, you will never always agree on the same things or arrive at the same conclusions. In every area of life, especially adult married life, patience is an often underused virtue. Secondly, groom and bride, I invite you to embrace fidelity. Kristen is giving her heart to Matthew, and Matthew his heart to Kristen. You are giving the most important part of who you are to each other. That leaves you vulnerable. Honor each other's sacrificial gift by being faithful to that gift, and treasure each other's heart. Finally, as you embrace all that I have aforementioned, it is my prayer that you will embrace friendship. We all believe at this moment that Matthew and Kristen love each other. We pray that Matthew and Kristen like each other. May you always like the person that you have fallen in love with. Matthew, you have one more thing to do. It requires that you talk a little, but it requires that you are uncomfortable for about 30 seconds. So I want you to take one step away from me together, one step away. Now take the bride's left hand in your left hand. And now, Matthew, on your knee before the bride. That's the discomforting part. Repeat after me. Kristen, with this ring,
Kristen, with this ring,
I promise you,
I promise you,
from this day forward,
from this day forward,
you will not walk alone.
you will not walk alone.
My arms will shelter you.
My arms will shelter you.
My heart will be your home.
My heart will be your home.
You will feel deeply loved.
You will feel deeply loved.
You are deeply loved today.
You are deeply loved today.
Kiss the ring hand, Matthew, and promise Kristen that every morning when you awake, you will greet that morning and you will greet her on your knee. Matthew, it is a sure formula for marital success. Kiss the ring hand. Remember, she will reward you if you submit. Please stand. I think the women like that. I now invite the sister of the groom to stand. You're going to present that bouquet right now to the mother of the bride, Carol, with a hug and a kiss. Carol, you're going to stand, and you will walk right over to Tina, the mother of the groom, who will stand, and you will greet her with a hug and a kiss, and welcome her to the family with the bouquet. The bouquet, yeah. Unless you want me to perform another ceremony. And now, Tina, you will formally welcome to your family your new daughter, your son's wife, with the bouquet, a hug, and a kiss. And finally, Tina, you're going to release your son with the hug and the kiss. Thank you, Tina. Bride and groom, witnesses, please bow your heads. We invite the blessings of God on this man and woman and pray that theirs will be a model commitment that family and friends alike will know because of how they treat each other and how they speak to each other, that their marriage is based on the simple yet profound things in life: patience, faith, fidelity, friendship, love, and unconditional acceptance. Amen. As you continue to look into each other's eyes, for as much, hold hands, as Matthew and Kristen have today agreed publicly to live together as husband and wife, by the authority vested in me as a minister and marriage officer in the Commonwealth of the Bahamas, I now pronounce that they are husband and wife. Matthew, you may now kiss Mrs. Valenti, your beautiful wife. Matthew and Kristen Valenti, husband and wife. Good. That's it. Yes, he's yours. He is yours. That's it. Matthew, I know. You're the one who's lucky, Matthew. Now, Matthew, I want you to do something. I want you to sturdy your legs and your knees and scoop her up in your arms right there. Kristen, put the bouquet over your head, and let's see some attitude with your feet. Bouquet over your head. Right over your head. Right over your head. Now give her a kiss. All right, put her down. Walk out of the gazebo. Walk out of the gazebo and the garden together. Take a right. I'll be waiting for you at the table. Tina and Carol, join me at the table.